Welcome back to the Champions Corner, where clarity meets conviction and champions are forged in the quiet hour. You don't grow from passive relationships, you grow from committed ones. Mm, If the connection is one sided, the transformation will be too. Because when both sides are invested, information becomes revelation. Yes, sir. We've all felt the difference. What's that? A podcast you have listened to while multitasking? Versus a conversation that grabs your soul. One entertains, the other elevates. Mm. And here's the truth: engagement isn't just about showing up. No, it's not. It's about showing up with what? With purpose, baby. You got to show up. You got to come with it every time. Commitment isn't just attendance. You ain't trying to check the box. No, we trying to get that A. It's attention. It's curiosity. It's follow through. It's asking questions, taking notes, and applying what you learn. Mm. It's not just about consuming, it's about contributing. What are you? When you come in that room, are you an impact? Are you a burden? Come in there contributing. When the source is equally invested in your growth, the message doesn't just land, it sticks, baby. Yes, it does. It becomes part of your rhythm, your mindset, your movement. Mm. Chore champions, what do they know? They know this: we don't just teach, we co create. We don't just speak, we listen. We don't just deliver, we develop. You're not a leader until you develop somebody else. Mm. One side relationships feel like noise, mutual commitment feels like clarity. When both parties are engaged, guess what? You don't just hear, you transform. We talk about them daily transformation encounters, baby. Yes, we are. Because shared investment creates shared elevation. Let's break it down with two examples. We got to give it to you. Let's start with my young people. We got one for you. Think about a teen in a mentorship program. Go ahead. You can close your eyes if you want to. Open them up. So you got to see this video now. If they only show up for the snacks and scroll through their phone, they miss the goal. But when they ask questions and they take notes and follow up, they start to lead, not just attend. Mm. Everybody want that attention. Nobody want to go ahead and put that work in though. They become a chore champion in training, not because they're perfect, but because they're present. Yes, we gotta show up. Let's do it. And I ain't forgot about my professionals. Huh. Picture a working professional in a leadership training. Okay, here we go. If they just sit through the slides and never apply the insight, they stay stuck. But when they engage, reflect, and implement, they become the kind of leader others want to follow. That level 5 leader, baby. Yes, it is. They shift from passive participant to active practitioner. So, what does it mean to be a chore champion? It means you show up with 5 things. Oh, yeah. We're going to break down. I love them acronyms. So, we're going to use chore. We're going to break it down. Curiosity is what it is. That's that first one. You ask questions that unlock new doors. You don't settle for surface level answers. And here go that H. That's honor, baby. We honor that. You respect the process, the people in the platform. You treat every moment like it matters. Because what? Because it does. And that O, man, that's that ownership, accountability, baby. You take responsibility for your growth. You don't wait for someone to hand you transformation. You pursue it. And that R, you got to be resilient. You bounce back. You learn from missteps. You keep showing up even when it's hard. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, a setback ain't nothing but a setup for a comeback. And now we got that E. We talking about that elevation. We got to rise. You lift others as you rise. You don't just grow, you grow together. This is the Chore Champion method, baby. Yes, it is. It's not just a framework, it becomes a lifestyle. So let's name the barriers. Distraction. You're present but not engaged. Convenience. You only commit when it's easy. Ooh, that ego. You think you already know enough. In that fear, you're afraid to be seen trying. But here's the truth. Commitment isn't about perfection. You ain't gotta be perfect. Just get a little bit better every day. It's about pursuit. It's about showing up even when you're unsure. Yes. It's about leaning in. Can you lean in? Even when you feel behind. Chore champions don't wait for ideal conditions. They build bridges in real time, baby. Yes, we do. They turn learning into leading. That's what we got. So here's your challenge. Audit your learning relationship. Are you fully engaged? Are they? Is the exchange mutual or just convenient? Ask yourself, am I a consumer or a contributor? Am I a listener or a learner? Am I passive or am I being present? What you think? Well, if you're thinking something, go ahead and drop a comment. If you're committed to growing through connection. And hit that like button. And then go ahead and tap that subscribe. So you can for more Chore Champions wisdom. Come and get some. And keep showing up with purpose. Yes, because commitment turns information into transformation. And transformation turns learners into leaders. So go ahead, put the mistakes in front of you, turn them into opportunities, and catch a fade with that thing.
I don't back down, I don't flinch. Every scar wears my pinch of glory. Golden every line, I've been hit but I don't decline. Feel the heat, feel the roar, I'm the storm you can't ignore. Turn the page, it's my reign, I rise again and again.